SK is just staying there. They might actually go for that golem. They are going for the golem, even though they're behind. They're going for the enemy's golem. They don't want the enemy to get buffed. They just want to try and desperately try to get back into the fight. Alpha is doing some damage to them again. The Speedlink is letting them get the golem, but that's probably also because Speedlink is low after doing the dragon and being out for a long time. And they weren't really in a good position right there to fight. But still, right now it's 6-1 to Speedlink. And they do have the dragon. That's almost like 8-1 to Speedlink. They're so far ahead. Plus they have a tower, so they're extremely far ahead. And we just need to put a lot of pressure on SK right now. They will have a good chance of winning the game. For SK to get back at this game, I think they have to play really amazing. And it looks like it's really unlikely that SK does get back. SK will try to just farm back. All they can do right now is trying to farm. If we go for farming right now, they'll probably lose because they're already so far behind. Just need to farm up. They do have a better late game combo, so if they manage to farm up their game, they will have a really strong chance at winning if the enemy teams let them farm. They do have, for example, K-Flynn the Nuno, that is such amazing damage because of the attack speed. It looks like SK thinks the enemy or Speedlink does do the blue because they are pinging it all the time. They do go for... Alpha's getting caught by Morgana. Morgana is killing Alpha. Alpha does go down, and Morgana gets a blue buff. This is really bad for SK. I think that tower will be half HP. It is going to half HP only. It's not going further than that. Also tries to do some damage, but that black shield is too strong. It doesn't go through. It seems like they want to dive Invated. Invated is really... he does have a lot of HP, but it's two strong guys. I don't think they'll manage to do it right now, though. They will go back. They don't want to risk it. That G just wants to do some Qs and hit Invated just to damage him. Is so high damage, that Q. Sleaze is barely desperately trying to hold top against two guys. The enemy is quite scared of him. They are going to try and catch Jan. Jan does flash ASAP, and Janet gets away. Alpha flashes after her and does catch her, but she gets away again. Also ghosted. Ghosted is trying to catch her. Also flashes, and they do catch her. They all try to just do everything to catch this Janet, but she does go down, so it's worth it. They are not able to fight for some time. Sleaze gets caught by Morgana. Morgana does run because she does not have the power right now, because she doesn't have a team with her. Enwich just lost a bit chunk of HP. He's really low and he will try to base. Shit, that G is going for Enwich. Enwich is in a rough position. It looks like he might catch him. Enwich does flash and Enwich is in a safe position and survives. Sleazy does go down at the same time. There's too much action going on right now. They are putting so much pressure, Speedlink. They're doing such a great job on the map and just having the pressure all over. SK does not have many wards. They only have 1-2 wards. That's a really few amount of wards. They do have a ward. They do see this Morgana. That's really important, but I don't think it's enough right now. Since it doesn't matter, they cannot do anything about it. Corgi is trying to push top, but Inverted will try and defend it. Inverted is rushing up to defend, using his Q just to defend the tower. SK does not want to get any damage to the second tower. That is going to cost them too much if we lose tower or HP on the second ones. Right now, SK is having a good time because Speedlink is letting them farm up. This is really just what SK needs. They need to get a farm, but I don't think it is enough. They really need to have a long time. Shit. Speedlink does not know that SK have a ward here. It's unusual to have a ward in your own jungle, except if you get dominant like this. It's not a lot of times we'll do this. Alpha is going in for the kill. He does stun. They do the damage. They do all the damage they can. And Enrich does his ultimate. It goes right beside Janna. Oh my god, that was an amazing kill on Corgi. Corgi did go down. Shorga is trying to bait that Morgana, but Morgana doesn't take it, and she just wants to her lane being safe. The middle tower does go down to a minion. It was really low already, so it's okay. Right now, it's 8-3, and Speedlink got 1 dragon and 2 towers advantage. It's a huge advantage for them, and they need to do that amazing pressure right now. Maybe just group up 5 people and just push the tower down. Anyways, is doing some damage to that Janet. Janet does her tornado and does get in a safe position, it seems. Nunu did try to chase her, but he gave up. Amumu is going to try and gank bottom, but they did do a nice TB. And it seems like he's fine. Also will survive that. That Master Yi is just raping all his enemies on the lane. No one is able to hold this Master Yi alone. He's just too strong. They are trying to dive Osa. They will dive Osa. Osa is getting ultimate by Mumu. Osa is going down. Osa is dead. And Yi does survive this. SK tries to desperately get some kills, but they don't think it's enough. They did find a Corki. They are taking down this Corki. The Corki is really low. Enrich does ultimate, but Morgana runs in and saves it. Oh, Alpha does try to get it, but he doesn't manage to get it down. And Morgana barely survives and gets off her ultimate. She barely survived and killed and rated. That was a really good. Oh, she died to the lizard buff that Enrich had. So both lost 1 guy there, but that's okay to be honest. But they already lost Orsa as well. I really feel like Speedlink needs to do something right now. They don't want to let the advantage come back to SK, or they don't want SK to get back into the game. They need to push those towers. The bottom tower should go down really soon. They need to just group up and take it, I think. Anyways, is going to take his lizard. The lizard will help him a lot. I wonder how the last hits are going right now. Enrage does have the most last hits in the game, but he have been farming for a lot of the time. Morgana is right behind him, the Corki and the Master Yi. They all have a lot of last hits on Speedlink, but on SK only Enrage does have a lot of last hits. Ocelot and Alpha is far behind with almost 40 creeps. It's so much. It's really a bad thing for them to be that far behind. Emmet is desperately trying to save that tower, but he does know that it's not possible. And the bottom tower does go down. Speedlink is putting so much pressure on them right now. The dragon did go down as well soon. They are going to go take it. Right now it's 2 dragons to Speedlink and it's 10-4. SK did get a bit back on the kills. It was 6-1 and now it's 10-4. It doesn't look as bad as it did back then, but they also got a lot of towers now. They did also get 2 dragons. So Speedlink, it really looks like Speedlink is just dominating this game. They really have it in their hands right now. I don't see how what SK is going to do to get back. It is the chances of SK actually winning this game is going to be really low, and if they want to get back, it have to be an extremely long game for them to get in to late game. Like not just late game, but really far into late game. I don't believe that that Speedlink would ever let them do that. There is some action going on up on top. There's missing 4 guys from Speedlink, 3 guys now with Show Morgana. Diana is here too, so there's 2 guys missing. There might be 4 guys from Speedlink up here. Diana does get caught by Rice. Rice is going to do all the damage. Morgana does go in and do so ultimate on all the guys. She does die before it goes off, but Amumu ultimates and catches them. Speedlink kills 1 guy. Both teams killed 1. She is in the fight now. Speedlink does kill another guy almost. Nunu is going down. Nunu is dead. Speedlink did kill 2 guys and SK killed 1 guy. Enraged will try to kite. Enraged is going to try and actually TP teleport back there. Blue pinning there is really risky. I think that they actually see him and he is going to try. SK is going to try and get back. Also will do some damage to the Janna. They are trying to kite as much as possible. Janna uses ultimate to try and heal back up desperately. Just to try and survive. They're both trying to just harass each other as much as possible. Oh my god, that G does so much damage with his Qs right now. It really damages and enrages so much, but he does have a Stroke close to him, so it isn't going to put him back at all. He doesn't have to base because of the damage. I think Soraka was such an important pick because all the damage that Speedlink got is basically burst. Even Corki is at 80 range that actually does the most or a lot of burst, but overall he doesn't do that much damage after his burst. He also have a lot of free damage like kiting and poking, and that's why Soraka is so important because Speedlink cannot really poke the SK guys because of the healer. And SK have a really easy time poking Speedlink because they don't have a single healer. Even if their pokes are a lot weaker, they can just do it. Also, Caitlin's range is superior to most AD range, so that is going to help them poke a lot, and it's a lot longer than Corki's range. Right now both teams are just farming. This is a really bad thing for Speedlink because Speedlink wants to have some action going on right now. They don't want to farm up. They're already really farming. They do have the items. If you look at the items right now, SK does have 2 Banshees and 1 Infinity sets. Sleazy doesn't have his item yet. He doesn't have any high-end items, and neither does Severus. There's 3 guys for high-end items on SK. Basically, if you look at wait 1 second. If you look at Speedlink, they do have 2 Rabadons. They are just going full out the burst. They do have a Triforce. They just want to kill ASAP. They also have their Aegis up and do have the boots and the support. Really nice boots for CC. Mercury's. He is pushing bottom. He is doing as much pressure as he can. Alpha, Rice and Nuno are going for him. He will have to run. He does do it in time. He does it perfectly. I think that they have a warning here because he ran just at the right timing and he did as much damage as he possibly could. He brought the tower down to half. That's really important for Speedlink. They are doing the pressure they need to right now, but I feel like they maybe should do a bit more. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, the pressure they're having right now. It is kind of low. All SK is pushing all the lanes back right now, and their Speedlink is letting them do that. But all on Speedlink's side are missing except the Mumu, so there might be 4 guys over here. That does put some pressure on SK until Morgana showed herself. I wonder why SK have so few wards. The Mumu does have an org, but it's still nice to have a lot of wards. Wards are really important in this game, and they can make the difference between a win and a lose. Just by having a few more wards could have won a game. Sleazy is going for Vagina. She did hit her. Alpha rushes and he flashes and does all the damage she possibly can on Vagina. They do kill her. It's a 4 versus 5 now for Speedlink. Speedlink will have a really hard time. And Mumu does balance toss in the Morgana as well. They just do all the damage they can with kill, Enriched and Ocelot ASAP. And Mumu is really low right now. Sleazy is trying to kill her, but she gets a Dark Shield. Or Shield from Morgana. They are trying to chase each other. Yi is going for the Nuno. I wonder if Yi will catch him. Yeah, I don't think that Nuno will survive Yi. Yi is getting jerked around. There's a fight down here as well. And Alpha does go down. I wonder if Silvers will go down. They'll probably dive him. They are diving Silvers and Silvers does go down. Nuno survived Nuno survived for a really long time. Sleazy did a really nice juke. And he is dying to the tower. Oh my god. He just saved some gold. That will help a bit, but it's not much. Since he died 5 times already, it's not much gold anymore. Ocelot is rushing back just to defend that middle tower. And Limelight is running. He does not want to take a risk right now. Speedlink still didn't manage to get those towers. They just racking up a lot of kills. They're getting kills and kills. But that's not what they want. They really want to get the inhibitor right now. It's already 30 minutes into the game. With this huge advantage, you want to get that inhibitor.